We will start with. Can anyone tell what we have seen in the previous lecture? What points we have covered in the last lecture? Can you tell? Okay, my screen is visible to everyone. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what points we have seen in the previous lecture? Can you tell? काय बघितलं होतं आपण previous 2 lecture मध्ये? This is our 3rd lecture. So what points we have seen in the last 2 lectures? Anybody please give the answers and have participation so that I can get that whether you are understanding or not. सांगा काय काय बघितलं आपण? Hello. Yes, who will give the answer or shall I ask you? Yes. Saili Landway, can you tell what we have seen in this subject up till now?
Yes, ma'am. What is the business ethics and importance of business ethics?
Okay. So I will just revise that we have seen business ethics means what? Then the basic points we have seen business ethics, its meaning. Then syllabus we have seen. There are total 6 chapters. कुठल्या chapter मध्ये काय बघायचंय त्याचा overview आपण घेतला होता. That points we have seen. After that, central idea of the chapter, about title of the chapter, central idea of the chapter, importance of the chapter, chapter objectives and outcomes. So all that points we have seen. And then we have started with chapter number 1. Okay. So in this first chapter, what is this first chapter? Introduction. Okay, so if you see, okay, I will start it from the initial points only, though some points are covered from this chapter previously. So just try to understand the points. First chapter is introduction. या chapter मध्ये आपल्याला introduction to business ethics हा point study करायचा आहे. So this chapter we can divide into 3 main parts. 3 part मध्ये आपण हे chapter ला divide करू शकतो. First one is importance of business ethics. Business ethics important का आहे? त्याचे एक 10 points आहेत. त्या रिस्पेक्टने आपल्याला importance of business ethics point समजून घ्यायचा आहे. Then what are the key context business ethics वरती affect करणारे कुठले main parameter आहेत? That key context, 2 key contexts we have to see. Globalization and sustainability. That 2 parameters we have to see. आणि third part आहे ethical theories. Ethical theories म्हणजे ज्या theories ला reference घेऊन business ethics चे parameters किंवा business ethics चे moral values form केल्या जातात. That is called as ethical theories. So 2 types of ethical theories we have to see. That is normative ethical theories and contemporary ethical theories. So in last lecture, we have started with this first point, importance of business ethics. So can anyone tell me shortly any one point which we have covered under this importance of business ethics? का बिझनेस इथिक्स इम्पॉर्टंट आहे ह्याच्यासाठी एक 10 पॉइंट्स आहेत असं मी सांगितलं होतं आणि त्यातले इनिशियल 1-2 पॉइंट आपण डिस्कस केले होते. तर एखादा पॉइंट मला सांगू शकता एनीबडी? Can anyone tell me कुठले पॉइंट्स आपण डिस्कस केले होते फॉर अंडरस्टँडिंग द इम्पॉर्टन्स ऑफ बिझनेस इथिक्स? कुणाकुणाच्या पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू ने बिझनेस इथिक्स इम्पॉर्टंट आहे? That also we have to consider, not only always customers point of view, but as per the point of view from businessman, as well as per the point of view of employee. Everybody we have to consider. मला एखादा पॉइंट सांगू शकता यातला? गणेश, can you tell any one point that we have seen importance of business ethics? Ganesh Kaude is there?
Yes, ma'am.
सांगू शकताय point? Why business ethics is important that we have seen. Can you tell any one point from that? See, I have uploaded all the study material also in your study material sheet. So please refer that. Immediately the videos are uploaded. So you go through that all the points. Now others, Vaishnavi Deshmukh.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
Ganesh, you can give the answer. कशासाठी
Ma'am,
business?
answer येत नाही, रेफर करतो मॅम. आन्सर असं म्हणलं. आन्सर हे येत नाहीये, मी रेफर करतो मटेरियल असं म्हणत होतो मॅम.
Okay. Anybody else? Vaishnavi Deshmukh, can you tell? Can you tell what is the importance of business ethics? Do you remember that we have discussed 3-4 points for understanding importance of business ethics?
Customer, stakeholder, government. That point of view, we see how business ethics are important.
Yes, correct. So, importance of business ethics, we have to understand from the point of view of 3-4 main things, at least you can remember. Business मध्ये कोण असतं? First, very important parameter of business is customer. Then customer point of view, importance असणार आहे. Then second, businessman point of view, business ethics should be considered. Then who are the other elements? Can you tell? Customer झाला, businessman झाला. तिसरा कोण आहे त्यामधला stakeholder? Who is third member? कुठले third member? Government is there. Then गव्हर्नमेंट हा थोडा लांबचा मेंबर झाला, पण अजून त्यामध्ये त्या प्रोसेस मध्येच इन्व्हॉल्व असणारा बिझनेसमॅन आहे, तो प्रोडक्ट बनवतोय.
Employees.
येस, करेक्ट. एम्प्लॉई पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू ऑल्सो वी हॅव टू कन्सिडर. तर हे 3 ऍटलीस्ट पॅरामीटर तुम्ही लक्षात ठेवू शकता ह्याच्या आन्सर साठी. बेस्ड ऑन दिस क्वेश्चन बेस्ड ऑन दिस पॉइंट द क्वेश्चन कॅन बी आस्क्ड व्हॉट इज इम्पॉर्टन्स ऑफ बिझनेस इथिक्स. आता हा आपण बघूया वन बाय वन, वी विल सी दॅट पॉइंट्स. First point is, just a minute, about title of the chapter, all that things we have discussed. Central idea, objective, outcome, overview of business ethics. This point also we have discussed. काय काय असतं business ethics मध्ये. And this point we have started. Importance of business ethics. मग ह्या क्वेश्चनच्या आन्सर साठी तुम्ही 3 point reference ला घेऊ शकता. Importance of business ethics from the point of view of first one, that consumer, or first one it is customer, then second businessman, and third one it is the employee. At least these points you can consider at the initial level because this is simple to understand. Consumer movement. So first point, first I will show you how many points are there. First point is consumer movement. Second is consumer satisfaction. Then stop business malpractices, improve customers' confidence, survival of business, importance of labor, healthy competition, creates good image of the business, smooth functioning, protecting employees, competitors and dealers, and last one it is develop the good relations. Okay, हे 11 पॉइंट कन्सिडर करून ह्या क्वेश्चनचा आन्सर आपल्याला स्टडी करायचं किंवा वी हॅव टू सी व्हॉट आर द डिफरंट पॅरामीटर्स इन्व्हॉल्व्ड इन द इम्पॉर्टन्स ऑफ बिझनेस इथिक्स. नाउ द फर्स्ट पॉइंट इट इज कंज्युमर मूवमेंट. कंज्युमर मीन्स व्हॉट? कस्टमर, the person who is going to buy that product, that is nothing but consumer. Consumer movement काय इम्पॉर्टंट आहे ह्याच्यामध्ये बघा. कंझ्युमर मुवमेंटचा अर्थ काय होतो? सपोज सपोज इन एनी बिझनेस किंवा आता एखादा तुम्ही सपोज युअर कस्टमर अँड इन फॉर यू हॅव given online order for some material, and when the material it is received by you, you find that that is not in a good condition. Physically ते डॅमेज झालेलं आहे किंवा त्याची कुठली तरी क्वालिटी तुम्हाला चांगली वाटली नाही. So will you accept it as it is after making the payment online? Please give the answers. What example I am giving for this point? Consumer movement म्हणजे काय? आता आजकाल जे कंझ्युमर्स आहेत, they are very intelligent, they are literate, they are aware about their rights. See, today's consumers are aware about their right. So easily, if there is any problem in the product, it will not be accepted by the consumer as it is. Either that consumer will give back that product and ask for the replacement, or he will ask for the money back, like that. So after having wrong product or after getting the service not as per the expectation, फक्त प्रोडक्टच म्हणू शकत नाही आपण, सर्व्हिस जरी वेळेवर मिळाली नाही एखाद्या कस्टमरला, तर इन दॅट केस द कस्टमर विल नॉट टेक द थिंग्स ॲज इट इज. डेफिनेटली सम actions will be taken by the consumer, and that is called as the consumer movement. लक्षात येतो का ह्याचा अर्थ? What I am telling, consumer movement means what? What action is taken by the consumer after getting the service or product not as per the expectation. So we will see the points what are given here. Business ethics are gaining importance because of growth of the consumer movement. Today's consumers are aware about their rights. They know what are their rights and what actions should be taken against any bad product or wrong service. They take action against those businessmen who create in bad business ethics practices. So bad business ethics practices कुठले असतात त्याचे एक्झाम्पल्स आहेत इथं. पुअर क्वालिटी ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, हार्मफुल प्रोडक्ट, हाय प्रोफाईल प्राइस्ड अँड डुप्लिकेट गुड्स. हाय प्रोफाईल प्राइस्ड म्हणजे ओरिजिनल प्राइस वेगळी असते खूप प्रोडक्टची, आणि त्या ओरिजिनल प्राइस वरती एक दुसरं लेबल लावून बऱ्याच वेळा बिझनेसमन ते प्रोडक्ट सेल करतात. दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज द हाय प्रोफाईल प्राइस्ड अँड नेक्स्ट इट इज डुप्लिकेट गुड्स. इन्स्टेड ऑफ ओरिजिनल प्रोडक्ट्स, डुप्लिकेट प्रोडक्ट्स कॅन बी सेल. ह्या सगळ्याला आपण बॅड बिझनेस इथिक्स प्रॅक्टिसेस म्हणू शकतो. And therefore, the only way to survive in the business is to be honest and fair. Are you getting this first point? Importance of business ethics मधला पहिला पॉइंट काय आहे? कंझ्युमर मुवमेंट. कंझ्युमर मुवमेंट म्हणजे काय सांगितलं मी आता? अर्थ सांगा मला. Anybody please? Can you repeat that? Consumer movement means what? Yes, Meenakshi is there?
Consumer.
Okay. Yes,
Consumer. Consumer movement is the action taken by the customer when he or she getting the low quality product, or they are not satisfied with their they want a product or object.
Yes, correct.
That time they take the action.
Yes. So when the proper product or service is not received by the customer, whatever actions the customer are taking, that is called as the consumer movement. So the word, technical word, most appropriate word used for the customer in this subject, it is consumer. Okay, so you keep that word hereafter in mind. So that is first point. Customer movement जर तुम्हाला avoid करायचे असतील businessmanला, तर that person has to follow the business ethics. If the business ethics is not followed, customer movement will take place. That's why they have to be honest and fair while dealing in the business. That is first point. Then second, consumer satisfaction. It is very simple point. Not only getting the product in time and getting it with the proper cost, but whatever is the performance of the product, that should be also satisfying for the customer. Okay, because the ultimate aim of any business, there are two ultimate aims for any business. First aim सांगू शकता मला कोणी? What are the ultimate aims of the business? What is first aim? एखादा बिझनेस तुम्हाला चालू करायचा आहे, तुमचं पहिला काय असतो ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह? Yes, please give the answers. Nobody is giving answers. Yes,
Getting the more profit and
Hmm.
making their business popular or
Getting
making
economic.
their business popular.
Okay, first is to make the profit, then to make the or get the fame, to become famous, and next it is the ultimate aim is also the consumer's satisfaction. That is also ultimate aim of the any business. बऱ्याचदा आपण बघतो दुकानावरती लिहिलेला असतो बोर्ड, consumer satisfaction is our ultimate aim. So consumer satisfaction is important for this business ethics. So today's consumer is the king of market. Any business simply cannot survive without the consumers. If the consumers are not satisfied, the business cannot be survived. Therefore, the main aim or objective of the business is consumer satisfaction. Consumer will be satisfied only if the business follows all the business ethics practices, and then it is highly required for consumer satisfaction. आता एखादा बिझनेसमन जर बिझनेस इथिक्स फॉलो करत नसेल, सपोज very simple example I will give, that first 3 points are related to each other. That's why some common examples will be there. So suppose you are buying the product from a particular mall from your city. Why you are going there only? आता एखादा नवीन मॉल चालू झाला तरी आपण तिथं बऱ्याच वेळा प्रोडक्ट तिथून घेत नाही, because we are satisfied with that first businessman, किंवा we have the faith की आपली इथं फसवणूक होणार नाही, किंवा we will get the proper products from that particular businessman. त्यामुळे बऱ्याच वेळा we are happy or we have trust on the first businessman or that first business dealers. That's why we are not easily changing our place from where we are purchasing the product. So many times it happens because we are satisfied by their service. We have faith in the quality of the product, whatever we are purchasing. So consumer satisfaction is important. That is second point. Then third, it is stop business malpractices. So understand this word. Business malpractices means bad practices which are taking place in the business. म्हणजे जे काही चुकीच्या गोष्टी बिझनेस मध्ये कॅरी होऊ शकतात त्याला म्हणतो आपण बिझनेस माल प्रॅक्टिसेस. मग कुठले असतील मला सांगा माल प्रॅक्टिसेस? आय विल जस्ट क्लोज दॅट. यू टेल मी व्हॉट कॅन बी द माल प्रॅक्टिसेस इन द बिझनेस. मीन्स unethical practices, that is called as the malpractices. So what can be the malpractices in the business? Yes, Krishna Koli, can you give the answer? Are you there, Krishna Koli? See, if I am asking you the question and you are not giving the answer, that means you are not attending the lecture properly. At least you should respond. Are you there or not, Krishna? Okay, Mahesh Deshmukh is there? Mahesh?
Yes, ma'am.
काय क्वेश्चन विचारला मी आता सांगा महेश. Which question I asked? Please give the answer, Mahesh. Anybody else from boys? Aditya, Darshan, शिवराज. फक्त ओरलच्या वेळेसच मी काही स्टुडंटचे आवाज ऐकले, पीओईच्या वेळेस फक्त. At other times, I have not received any answers from few of the students. Give the answers, please. Okay. Now others. Ankita, can you tell what are the malpractices in the business? चुकीच्या ज्या practices follow होतात, that is called as malpractices. So what are the malpractices in the business?
hello madam, hello.
कृष्णा अटेंड करत नाही का लेक्चर?
करतो ना मॅडम.
हा, काय क्वेश्चन विचारला मी तुम्हाला, सांगा बरं. What question I have asked you?
मॅडम क्वेश्चन काय ऐकवायला नाही मॅडम.
Okay. So I request everyone, please be attentive. Otherwise, time will be wasted. If I am asking question to someone, very simple questions I am asking, and you have to give the answers. I hope this will be the last time. All of you, please pay attention properly and get involved in the lecture. So we were discussing this third point. Stop business malpractices. Malpractices म्हणजे whatever are the wrong practices carried out during the business, that is called as the malpractices. And to stop that malpractices, business ethics is important. So some businessmen do business malpractices by indulging in unfair trade practices like black and white marketing, artificial high pricing, adulteration, cheating in weight and measures, selling of duplicate or harmful product. So all these are the malpractices in the business. So these business malpractices are harmful to the consumers, and that business ethics help to stop these business malpractices. So it is very simple. The business ethics, it is not followed, then only the malpractices will come in picture. If business ethics is properly followed, there will not be any conduction of the malpractices during the business transaction. High price लावणे artificially, black and white marketing, adulteration, cheating in weight and measures. So many times we know that in villages where people are illiterate, there some what we can say, cheating it is done when the weight of any product is done in the shop. So that is also one kind of malpractices. Duplicate product sell करणे, harmful product send करणे. कधी कधी कॉस्ट कमी करण्यासाठी बरेच बिझनेसमॅन काय करतात की दे मे यूज सम लो क्वालिटी मटेरियल आणि अल्टिमेटली त्याच्यामुळे काहीतरी हार्मफुल प्रोडक्ट जनरेट होतात विच आर हार्मफुल फॉर द customers. So all these business malpractices are stopped when business ethics is there in the business. Okay, so these are the first 3 points. The next points are improve customers confidence. So it is very simple. जे मी एक्झाम्पल तुम्हाला दिलं सुरुवातीला की आपण बऱ्याच वेळा आपले काही प्रोडक्ट्स जे आहेत स्पेशली जेव्हा सोन्याची वगैरे खरेदी केली जाते तेव्हा एखाद्या ठराविक दुकानातच जातो आपण. का आपण जातो तिथंच? बिकॉज वी हॅव कॉन्फिडन्स की तिथं आपली फसवणूक होणार नाही, आपल्याला तिथं चांगल्या क्वालिटीचं प्रोडक्ट मिळेल आणि विश्वास असतो मेन आपला तिथं. दॅट्स वाय टू इम्प्रूव्ह द कस्टमर्स कॉन्फिडन्स. कधी वाढेल कस्टमरचा कॉन्फिडन्स? आता एखाद्या बिझनेसमनने जर फसवणूक केली काही तुमच्या ओळखीतल्या काही लोकांची तर ऑब्विसली यू विल नॉट हॅव confidence from the customers and that product will not be sent or product will not be sold by that particular businessman. So it is needed to improve. Business ethics is needed to improve the customer's confidence. माझी स्क्रीन दिसते ना सगळ्यांना?
Yes ma'am, visible.
Okay. So business ethics is needed to improve the customer's confidence. कशाचा? About the quality of the product, quantity, की तेवढ्या वजनामध्ये तुम्हाला व्यवस्थित ते पर्टिक्युलर प्रोडक्ट मिळतील, प्राइस एक्सेट्रा ऑफ द product. Quality, cost, quantity ह्या सगळ्याचा कस्टमरला कॉन्फिडन्स असला पाहिजे अबाउट दॅट पर्टिक्युलर बिझनेसमन. Then the customers have more trust and confidence in the businessman who follow the ethical rules. It is very simple. एखादा जर ethical rule follow करत नसेल, फसवणूक करत असेल, तर customers will not have confidence on that particular businessman, and they feel that such businessman will not cheat them. Those who are following the business ethics, they will not cheat. That confidence customers are having. That's why to improve the customers' confidence, business ethics is required. This is fourth point. Then fifth point, it is survival of business. एखाद्या बिझनेसचा जर लॉंग टर्म सर्वायवल पाहिजे असेल तर कंपल्सरी बिझनेस इथिक्स त्या बिझनेसमॅननी फॉलो करायला पाहिजे. इन मेनी ऑफ द केसेस समटाइम्स सम न्यू शॉप इज स्टार्टेड. कमी किमतीमध्ये काही प्रोडक्ट विकले जातात, बरेच लोक तिथून खरेदी करतात, पण एक महिन्या 2 महिन्याने लक्षात येतं की आपण फसवलं गेलोय, की म्हणजे क्वालिटी त्या प्रोडक्टची चांगली नाही किंवा इट इज नॉट गिव्हिंग द गुड रिझल्ट फॉर लॉंग टाइम लाईक दॅट. म्हणजे शॉर्ट टर्म मध्ये एखादा बिझनेस सक्सेसफुल पण होऊ शकतो चिटिंग करून, बट फॉर सर्वायवल ऑफ द बिझनेस फॉर लॉंग टाइम बिझनेस एथिक्स इज मॅन्डेटरी. Okay, are you getting this? Very simple points are there. Yes, at least give some confirmation from your side. Is it clear whatever points I am explaining? See, as this is somewhat new subjects, that's why I am asking to you many times. Are you
Yes,
getting
ma'am.
the concepts?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So, if the business has to be survived for long time, the business ethics should be followed by the businessman. The businessman who doesn't follow it, they may have the short-term success, but by considering the long-term survival, they will get fail. That's why for survival of the business ethics, it is required. So it will fail in the long run, and this is because they cannot cheat they can cheat only once. After that, the customer will not buy the products from that particular businessman, and this will result in the failure of the businessman. So whatever we have explained, same it is given here. Then हे पहिले 5 पॉइंट होते ते कस्टमर पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू ने होते, whatever we have discussed. Okay, now as I told, the another important element of business is labor. किंवा इथं शब्दशः अर्थ न घेता we can say this is related with employee also. All the employees, let them be labor, some technical employees, non-technical employees, whoever are the employees doing job in the company for making production of the products. त्यांच्यासाठी सुद्धा business ethics important आहे. Because why it is important? Because the businessman cannot behave in any way with the employees. That is first thing. So as the employees are also important stakeholder of the business, they have also their rights. So businessman must use business ethics while dealing with the employees. कुठल्या प्रकारचे ethics follow केले गेले पाहिजेत तेव्हा businessman कडून? The business must give them proper wages and salaries. त्यांचं वेतन, सॅलरी त्यांना प्रॉपरली मिळायला पाहिजेत, and to provide them with the better working condition. आता बघा इथं बेटर वर्किंग कंडिशन म्हणजे काय? आता बऱ्याचदा असं होतं की इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये स्पेसिफिकली जेव्हा काम करत असतात लोक, तेव्हा बऱ्याचदा एखाद्या इक्विपमेंटचा अर्थिंग प्रॉपर नसेल तर त्या इक्विपमेंटला शॉक बसतो. दॅट इज नॉट द हेल्दी कंडिशन वेअर द एम्प्लॉईज कॅन वर्क. मेनी टाइम्स whenever there is high voltage areas in the company, that should be properly labeling should be done there. So you can imagine that conditions की एखाद्या ठिकाणी हाय व्होल्टेजचा सप्लाय असेल आणि तिथं जर काही लेबल लावलं नसेल की हार्मफुल किंवा तिथं डेंजरचा सिम्बॉल नसेल, तर इट मे हॅपन समटाइम्स दॅट अननोइंगली द पर्सन कॅन टच देअर, ऍक्सिडेंट कॅन टेक प्लेस. मीन्स द वर्किंग कंडिशन फॉर द पीपल इज नॉट प्रॉपर. So whatever is the background required for healthy and proper smooth functioning of the particular things in the company किंवा वर्किंग कंडिशन जी आहे एम्प्लॉईची तिथं ती चांगली पाहिजे. फिजिकली then hygienic point of view, and by considering all other parameters where they will feel comfortable for working. Then the salaries and all other issues should be also taken in the consideration. There must be a good relations between the employers and the employee. Employer म्हणजे जो काम देतो, who is providing the job, that is called as employer. And employee म्हणजे who is accepting the job and performing the duties, that is called as employee. So the relation between employer and employee should be good. The employees must also give the employees must also be given proper welfare facilities. आता welfare facilities म्हणजे काय सांगू शकता का तुम्ही? एम्प्लॉईला कुठल्या कुठल्या फॅसिलिटीज दिल्या जाऊ शकतात, त्याचे एक्झाम्पल सांगता का मला एखादं वेलफेअर फॅसिलिटीचं? इट्स व्हेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन्स आय एम आस्किंग.
Insurance.
Insurance, okay.
And PF.
PF, insurance. Okay. So these are the mandatory requirements.
For festival.
See, please repeat, Vaishnavi.
Bonus for festivals.
Okay. Like that, then mediclaim policies are there. किंवा काही कंपन्यांमध्ये अशी पॉलिसी असते की ऑन ड्युटी जर एखाद्या एम्प्लॉईचा ऍक्सिडेंट झाला किंवा त्याला काही दुखापत झाली, then that expenses are carried out by the company also. So these are the welfare facilities. And even in the many of the MNCs, so before 3-4 years we have heard that. So त्या एम्प्लॉईची जर कोणी लहान मुलं असतील तर त्यांना तिथं पाळणा घरासारखी फॅसिलिटी पण त्या कॅम्पसमध्ये अवेलेबल करून दिली जाते टू मेंटेन द इमोशनल इंटेलिजन्स ऑफ द एम्प्लॉई. So many of the times if they are worrying about their kids when both of them are working in the job, so to have the facility for their kids also, it is provided in the industry campus itself. So that these all are the examples of the welfare facilities. Okay, so if obviously the facilities are provided, then customer will have that person will have the more efficiency for the working, and obviously the quality of the product that will get increase. Okay, so that is the importance of labor and employees. Labor च्या point of view ni, employee च्या point of view ni business ethics important hai. Now next point it is healthy competition. Now this point it is important from the point of view of businessman. Now this is not the case that always customer should be safe and employee should be safe. Many of the times if business ethics rules are not there for employee as well as for customers, then sometimes the businessman also come in the problem. That's why there are some rules for businessman also which are expected from employees and other competitors. Healthy competition. आता बऱ्याचदा as day by day that globalization is there, competition is also increased. आता पूर्वी जे प्रोडक्ट बघा आपल्याला दुकानात जाऊन आपला वेळ घालवून परचेस करावे लागायचे, ते आता इझिली अमेझॉन वरून किंवा कुठूनही ऑनलाईन तुम्ही परचेस करू शकता. म्हणजेच कॉम्पिटिशन वाढलेली आहे. बट well, this competition we are considering that should be healthy competition. So the business must, or the businessman or business must use business ethics while dealing with the competitors. आता असं नाही होऊ शकत की एखादा तुमचा कॉम्पिटिटर आहे, त्याचं प्रोडक्ट तुमच्यापेक्षा जास्त विकलं जात आहे, सो यू कॅनॉट बिहेव अनइथिकली विथ दॅट पर्टिक्युलर कॉम्पिटिटर, किंवा तुम्ही त्यांच्याबद्दल काही चुकीच्या गोष्टी पसरवू शकत नाही, रुमर्स वगैरे. Means the competition will be there obviously, but that should be healthy competition, and for that the business ethics should be followed. So they must have the healthy competition with the competitors. Similarly, they must give equal opportunities to small scale business also. suppose it should not happen that every time you are giving priority to the specific large scale industries only, but small scale business also should get equal opportunity for selling their product, and they must avoid the monopoly. This is because monopoly is harmful to the customer. So these are all the points related with the healthy competition in the business. So is it clear? These whatever points we have discussed up till now, 7 points we have discussed. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now next it is create good image. So how the good image of business will be created? So obviously if business ethics is followed by that businessman, good image. आता आपण सांगतो मग कुठल्या इथं जर आपल्याला कधी रूट ट्रीटमेंट मिळाली किंवा तिथं जर एखादा आपल्याला प्रोडक्ट चांगला लागला नाही, तर these are very simple things which are easily spread, and that's why image of the company is immediately destroyed. So to create the good image, for just a minute. For getting the good image of that our company, the business ethics should be followed. So business ethics create a good image for the business and businessman. If the businessman follows all the ethical rules, then only it will be fully accepted and not criticized by the society. So the society will always support to those businessmen who follows this necessary code of conduct. So that is the next point. Then after that, smooth functioning. Smooth functioning. So if the business or every stakeholder of the business is following the business ethics, then the smooth functioning of the business will take place. So if the business follows all the business ethics, then the employees, shareholders, consumers, dealers, and suppliers all will be happy. And so the functioning of the particular business will be smooth. Otherwise, for example, if any customer is not happy, then the complaints will be made, and whatever is all the people involved in that product, they will get affected or they will get disturbed because of all that process. आणि स्मूथ फंक्शनिंग त्या बिझनेसचं होऊ शकत नाही. पण जर सगळ्यांनीच बिझनेस इथिक्स प्रॉपरली फॉलो केलं तर that particular business is running properly with smooth functioning. That is the meaning. Then next, protecting employees, competitors, and dealers. So all the people are protected. Business ethics are required to protect the interest of employees, shareholders, competitors, dealers, suppliers, etc. So these are also other members involved in the process of production of the product. डीलर्स म्हणजे काय, आता बरेचदा आता पीसीबी मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग ची जर कंपनी असेल तर जे काही रफ मटेरियल लागतं आपल्याला पीसीबी मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग साठी, डायोड, कॅपॅसिटर, याचे जे डीलर्स आहेत, सप्लायर्स आहेत, ऑल ऑफ देम विल बी प्रोटेक्टेड इफ द बिझनेस इथिक्स इज फॉलोड बाय द बिझनेसमॅन. इट प्रोजेक्ट्स देम फ्रॉम एक्सप्लेनेशन थ्रू अनफेअर ट्रेड practices. That is the point number 10. So business ethics is protecting the, okay, my screen is visible to everyone. Just give immediately the feedback.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So all the people are protected after following the business ethics. And last point, it is develop the good relation. So this is very important. Not only getting the product, but along with that, the relation should be also properly maintained. So business ethics is important to develop the good and friendly relations between business and society. If the friendly relations are not maintained, obviously that is making impact on the quality of the product. Personal influence. So if suppose the relations are not good, there will be some negativity during the business transactions. So if the ethics is followed, then only the good relations are developed in the business, and this will result in a regular supply of good quality and services at low prices to the society. आता बरेचदा असं असतं की एखाद्या बिझनेसमननी जर एखाद्या सप्लायर कडून 10-12 वर्ष एखादं रफ कंपोनंट्स किंवा त्याला आपण म्हणतो मटेरियल, एखाद्या मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग साठी लागणारं रफ मटेरियल जर एखाद्या व्हेंडर कडून किंवा एखाद्या डीलर कडून त्यांनी विकत घेतला असेल 10-12 वर्ष, and if that businessman is having some financial issue in one of the year, then because of the good relationship only, the dealer will still provide the components to the businessman, though the money it is not reached in time. That all things because of the good relationships developed in the business, and also it will result in profit for the businessman, resulting in the growth of the economy. So all these things are important, or all these things are having influence on the business ethics, किंवा vice versa आपण असंही म्हणू शकतो की business ethics चा ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टींवरती impact होतो. All these things will not be properly function if the business ethics is not followed by any of the element during the transaction of the business. Okay, so we have seen 10-11 points: consumer movement, consumer satisfaction, stop business malpractices, improve customers' confidence, survival of business, importance of labor, healthy competition, creates good image, smooth functioning, protecting employees, competitors and dealers, and develops the good relations. Okay, so are you clear with the points? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So which point we have seen today? What was the main point that we have discussed today? कुठला पॉइंट डिस्कस केला आपण आज, सांगा मला.
Importance of business ethics.
कुठल्या कुठल्या गोष्टींसाठी बिझनेस इथिक्स इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. Okay, so based on this the question can be asked. Okay, so you go through that all the points, and some videos also I will share. Whatever are the good videos related to business ethics, that also I will share on your WhatsApp group as well as in your study material. Okay, so this first point from this chapter we have discussed. Now the next we are going to the point that is what are the main constraints, or we can say what are the main 2 points which we have to consider for the business ethics, or we can say context for the business ethics. 2 point आपल्याला बघायचे आहेत context for business ethics मधले. I will go to the slide of syllabus so that you will understand. So we have seen these 2 points: business ethics overview and importance of business ethics. हे 2 point आपण डिस्कस केले आतापर्यंत. आता पुढचा पॉइंट बघायचा आपल्याला की कंटेक्स्ट. कुठले 2 मेन पॉइंट्स आहेत जे आपल्याला ग्लोबलायझेशन मध्ये जे आपल्याला बिझनेस एथिक्स मध्ये कन्सिडर करावे लागतात. मग ते 2 पॉइंट्स आहेत ग्लोबलायझेशन आणि सस्टेनेबिलिटी. सो हाऊ these 2 parameters are also related with business ethics that we have to see. So now we are going to start with the first point: how the globalization and business ethics are related to each other, किंवा बिझनेस इथिक्स हे ग्लोबलायझेशन मुळे कसं अफेक्ट होऊ शकतं, किंवा सस्टेनेबिलिटी मुळे सुद्धा बिझनेस इथिक्स इन व्हॉट वे इट कॅन गेट अफेक्टेड. कुठल्या पॅरामीटर मुळे बिझनेस इथिक्स वरती इफेक्ट होतो, त्यातले 2 मेन पॅरामीटर आपल्याला स्टडी करायचे आहेत: ग्लोबलायझेशन आणि सस्टेनेबिलिटी. अँड आफ्टर दिस 2 पॉइंट्स वी हॅव टू सी द इथिकल थिअरीज. आता पहिला पॉइंट आपण स्टार्ट करूया, globalization. So can anyone tell me globalization means what? Many times we are using this term. Very simple question. आता आपण बघतोय ग्लोबलायझेशन मुळे बिझनेस इथिक्स कसं अफेक्ट होऊ शकतं. सो हिअर यू कॅन सी सम पिक्चर ऑफ ग्लोबलायझेशन. काय काय लिहिलंय इथं बघा. प्रोसेस, कम्युनिटी, इकॉनॉमिक, इंटिग्रेशन, इंटरनेट, वेब, corporations, integration, unity, community, diversity. So all these things are given related to globalization. So you define globalization, anyone? Rough definition. कसं डिफाईन करू शकतो आपण ग्लोबलायझेशनला? ग्लोबलायझेशन आहे सध्या सगळीकडं. एव्हरी वन ऑफ अस नो that globalization is taking place. But how you can define it? Globalization means what? Who will define? Yes, Madhura, can you define globalization? What is the meaning of globalization? Others? Who will give the answer for this question?
Ma'am,
Yes.
globalization means where the many countries or the peoples from a different caste or villages persons are connecting together.
Okay.
Like for example, internet where the worlds are connected together.
Okay. So though the things are physically apart, but for this communication point of view they are coming closer. Okay. तर पूर्वी बघा एखादा आउट ऑफ कंट्री जर एखादा आपला फॅमिली मेंबर गेला असेल तर इट वॉज व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट to communicate with that person. But nowadays that video calls are there, WhatsApp is there, mail facility is there, which can connect you with that member immediately within 1 minute. So in spite of having the large distance, physical distance, technologically you have come together. That is the meaning of globalization. So very simple concept it is there. So there are many descriptive slides are there for this globalization, but not all that we will discuss. Just quick, first I will explain you the meaning of the globalization. Okay, so simple meaning first we understand before we go to this technical definition. Physically जेव्हा वेगवेगळे areas आहेत or different countries are there in the world. Physically they are at very large distance or long distance, but technologically they are connected with each other. That is meaning of globalization. मग ग्लोबलायझेशन कशा कशाच्या पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू ने झालं? जेव्हा वेगवेगळ्या कंट्रीज मध्ये this communication started to take place, then there was exchange of information, there was exchange of economy, there was exchange of knowledge, there was exchange of all the technologies. अजून कशा कशाचं ग्लोबल एक्सचेंज झालं ग्लोबलायझेशन मध्ये? So this diagram is very what we can say, that is summarizing many points related to globalization. Business मध्ये transaction झालं, they got connected, communities were connected with each other, trade this agreements, इंटरनॅशनल लेवलला बऱ्याच गोष्टी चालू झाल्या. people or the countries become interdependent. आयात निर्यात म्हणतो आपण त्याला मराठीमध्ये. बऱ्याच वेळा एखाद्या कंट्रीमध्ये एखादं प्रोडक्ट बनवण्यासाठी बेसिक मटेरियल जे आहे ते दुसऱ्या कंट्री कडून परचेस केलं जातं. दॅट मीन्स व्हॉट? दॅट वन कंट्री हॅज बीन बिकम डिपेंडंट ऑन द अनदर. मग एकमेकांवरची डिपेंडन्सी जी आहे वेगवेगळ्या देशांची ती इन्क्रीज झाली. Tax and all other things, it was also affected because of that things. Collaboration, international level ला product selling that was generated. आणि बऱ्याचदा ह्याच्यामुळे कस्टमरला काय मेन फायदा झाला की बसल्या जागी फॉर एक्झाम्पल आता आपल्याकडे एटीएम असेल तर इझिली यू कॅन, पूर्वी कसं होतं की बँकेत जाऊन आपल्याला पैसे काढावे लागायचे. खूप वेळा तर आपल्या लोकल लेवलचीच बँक त्याच्यासाठी ऍप्लिकेबल असायची. बट नाउ इफ यू हॅव एटीएम and you go to some other city also, easily you are able to take the money. So that all are the advantages of the globalization. Okay, so globalization has become one of the most prominent buzzwords of recent times, whether in newspaper articles, politicians speeches, or in business leaders press conferences. The globalization is frequently identified as one of the most important contemporary issue, किंवा it is the important issue in the contemporary society. किंवा आपण बऱ्याच वेळा ग्रुप डिस्कशन साठी सुद्धा हा सब्जेक्ट असतो, ग्लोबलायझेशन इज गुड ऑर बॅड. सो ऑब्वियसली इट इज हॅव्हिंग सम गुड effects and some bad effects, but right now we are considering only how the globalization is affected on the, or it is affected by business ethics, or how the globalization is affecting on the business ethics. Okay, so in the context business ethics, this controversy over globalization plays a crucial role. Okay, so now this just this description we will see in the next lecture. फक्त मला दोन मेन गोष्टी सांगायच्या तुम्हाला की ग्लोबलायझेशन जे आहे आणि बिझनेस इथिक्स याच्यामध्ये कुठले कुठले इश्यूज कन्सिडर केले जातात. कल्चरल इश्यू इज देअर, then legal issue is there, and accountability issues. So by considering that three issues, we have to see the impact of this globalization on the business ethics. Okay, so we will see that point in detail in the next lecture. Okay, so you please go through the material whatever has been provided so that you will understand the points properly during the lecture. Okay, so we will stop here. You just type your numbers in the chat box and you can leave the meeting. And once again, I request all of you, please join in time. Next time, I will not allow the latecomers after 5 minutes. Please join in. We will stop here. You can type your, you can leave the meeting.